Today we're going to go over SolidWorks Guide Lesson 10. All right, we're going to talk about the Loft feature. All right, it blends multiple profiles together. A Loft feature can be a base, boss, or cut. To create a simple Loft feature, create the planes required for the profile sketches. Each sketch should be on a different plane. Sketch a profile on the first plane. Sketch the remaining profiles on the corresponding planes. So we have here, we sketched a square on the front plane, and then we created planes 1, 2, and 3, and we had a circle that's smaller than the square, and then 2 circles that are larger than the square on these planes. Click the Loft feature on the Features toolbar, Loft. Select each profile, so you click on the corner here, click, 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 click. You want to make sure that you have approximately the same space where you select each profile. If you clicked here and then clicked over there, you would get a twisted, warped loft. Examine the preview curve and the connectors. All right, so here's the connectors right there, and there's the preview curve that you see. And then click OK, and your feature is lofted. Neatness Counts. Select the profiles in order. Click corresponding points on each profile. The vertex closest to the selection point is used. Drag the connectors to improve if necessary. A preview curve connecting the profile is displayed. Review the curve in order to address adjustments that are necessary. This looks nice. Unexpected results occur when you don't pick corresponding points on each profile. Now you see how this is all twisted? That would be a point from this point to that point instead of from this point to this point. You can see all twisted up. Rebuild errors can occur if you select a profile in the wrong order. All right, so if you click here and then there and then over here, it says no way. Hold down the control and drag the front plane in the direction you want the offset to go. A control drag is a common Windows technique for copying objects. The plane property menu appears. Here we have the plane property menu. Enter 25 millimeters for the distance. There's the distance D, 25 millimeters. That sets the plane 25 millimeters. Now, if it's on the wrong side, you can click on this reverse direction to get the plane on the opposite side. Be like a negative 25. Then click OK when the plane's in the right position. All right, so here we have the front plane, and then we have this is 25. Now, if I had hit the reverse direction, then the plane would be on this side of the front plane instead of this one. So this is 25. The reverse direction obviously would be like negative 25, but we just reverse and it's 25 in the opposite direction. Additional offset planes are required. Plane 2 is offset of 25 millimeters from plane 1, and plane 3 is offset 40 millimeters from plane 2. So we had the front plane, 25 millimeters, and then 25 millimeters, and then 40 millimeters. Verify the positions of the planes. They look nice. Click View Planes, double-click on the planes to see the offset dimensions. The Loft feature is created with 4 profiles. Each profile is on a separate plane. To create the first profile, open a sketch on the front plane and sketch a square. That square should be 60 millimeters by 60 millimeters, or half is 30 for half of a line. And then exit sketch. There is a better way to sketch a centered square. Sketch a rectangle, select a center line from corner to corner, and relate the center line to the origin with a midpoint relation. This keeps the rectangle centered. Add an equal relation to one horizontal and one vertical. This makes the rectangle a square. Or you could just go 60-60. Dimension one side of the square. Open a sketch on plane 1. Sketch a circle and dimension it. This has a diameter of 50 millimeters. Notice it's smaller than the rectangle that was there, or the square that was there. Then exit sketch. Open sketch plane 2. Sketch a circle whose circumference is coincident with the corners of the square. All right, so when you draw it, you can lock it in on the corners, and that'll be automatically sized. Then exit sketch. How to copy a sketch. Select sketch 3 in the Feature Manager Design Tree or Graphic area, and then click Edit, Copy, or click Copy, this little guy, on the standard toolbar. Select plane 3 in the Feature Manager Design Tree or Graphics area, and click Edit, Paste, or click the little paste icon on the standard toolbar. A new sketch for sketch 4 is created in plane 3. So you select plane you copy this circle, and then you select plane 3, and then you paste. So you select sketch 3, and then you hit copy, and then you select plane 3, and then you hit paste. External relations are deleted. For example, when you copied sketch 3, the geometric relationship locating at the center and defining the circumference were deleted. Therefore, sketch 4 is underdefined. To fully define sketch 4, add a co-radial relationship between the copied circle and the original. If you sketch a profile on the wrong plane, move it to the correct plane using Edit Sketch Plane. Do not copy it. Right-click the sketch in the Feature Manager Design Tree. Select Edit Sketch Plane from the shortcut menu. There it is. Edit Sketch Plane. Select a different plane. Ooh, plane 3. Then click OK. The Loft feature blends the 4 profiles to create the handle of the chisel. Click Loft button on the Features toolbar. Select each profile. Click on Select each profile. Click on each sketch in the same relative location, the right side. So we're using the right side here. You could do like the top, or you could do the corners over here. Examine the preview curve. The preview curve shows how the profiles will be connected when the Loft feature is created. That's nice. The sketches are listed in the Profiles box. Sketch 1, 2, 3, and 4. The up or down arrows are used to rearrange the order of the profiles. Oh, you can rearrange it. Beep, bop. Click OK, and ba-bam! You got the hammerhead! The second Loft feature is composed of 2 profiles, Sketch 5 and Sketch 6. To create Sketches 5, select the square face. There it is. Open a sketch. Click Convert Entities. Exit sketch. Offset plane 4 behind the front plane. Hold down the control and drag the front plane in the direction you want the offset to go. The Plane Property Manager appears. Enter 200 millimeters for the distance. And then click OK. Click OK. You could have also just put in the 200 millimeters, and then if it was on the wrong direction, you could have hit reverse direction. Open a sketch on plane 4. Sketch a narrow rectangle. Dimension the rectangle, so that's 150 across and 5 up and down, height of 5. And then exit sketch. Click the Loft on the Features toolbar. Select Sketch 5 in the lower right corner of the square. So we selected this corner and then this lower corner here. Select Sketch 6 in the lower right corner of the rectangle. Right there. Lower right, lower right. Examine the preview curve. Wow, that looks nice. And then click OK. Ba-bam! Tips and tricks and tricks and tips. Remember, the best practice is only 2 dimensions are required for the narrow rectangle. Up and across. Use a center line and a midpoint relation to center the rectangle. Ba-bam! This technique eliminates 2 dimensions and it captures the design intent. You do not need sketch 5, the sketch with the converted edges of the square face. Loft can use the face as a profile. Select the face near the corner. Ba-bam! The end.